Hey, welcome back to another video. A lot of people have a lot of questions about where all this money is going. Where is all this money going from the bill? And how do they get their hands on that $1,200 stimulus check? And how much money do they qualify for the stimulus check? Are they going to have to pay it back? And there's just a lot of questions circulating out there about what benefits am I entitled to? And there's additionally a lot of people that are not taking advantage of money that they are entitled to. So I just wanted to put together this quick video. It's very down and dirty. This bill is obviously a very long bill. So any one of these individual ways to get money out of the bill could be a video of themselves. So please do your own research. Please do your own independent research. And if you have any tax questions, direct that to a tax professional. The way I structured this video is so that the stuff that's most relevant to most people is up front, such as the stimulus checks, such as unemployment benefits, and things that are addressed to business owners are going to be later in the video. I'll go ahead and throw some timestamps throughout the video. I'm going to be throwing up some links that you need to go to. Make sure that you're going to the right links. If you go to the wrong links, you might get scammed. People want your social security number. People want your information. They want your bank account information. So make sure that you're going to the right places and filling out the right forms. And make sure that if the government is going to be printing all this money and you're entitled to it, make sure that it's ending up in your pocket. And before I get into this, I do want to just full disclosure, this video idea is borrowed from a guy, Meet Kevin. He's got a great channel over there. Go check him out. And one last thing, just as a thank you for putting all this information in one place, if you could drop a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. We drop videos about personal finance and just improving life in general. So let's get right into this. The first thing I want to talk about is how to get your stimulus check, your $1,200 stimulus check. It could be $1,200 or it could be less depending on how much you make. It's $1,200 for anyone who makes $70,000 or less, and for every $100 that you make over that, it's going to be reduced by $5. Some people have said that they got it early, but the reason why they've gotten early is because they got an advance from their bank. The way that you go about getting that is depending on whether you are a filer or a non-filer. Now, there are some people that you are disqualified from getting the stimulus check. For example, if you have back child support or other different circumstances like that. The way that you can figure out all of those things is just go on the IRS website and you'll figure out what applies to you and whether or not you qualify for this money. Most people are going to be in the filers category, but really quick, the non-filers. Basically what you're going to do if you're a non-filer is that you're going to be in this category over here on the left. And let me just go ahead and read this off. You did not file in 2018 or 2019 tax return because your gross income was under $12,200, $24,400 for married couples. You are not required to file in 2018 or 2019 income tax for other reasons. Basically, you did not file your taxes. Social Security, retirement, disability, or survivor benefits, railroad retirement or survival benefits, they already have your information, so you will receive your $1,200 check. And then the special note down there, people in these groups who have qualifying children age 17 can use this application to claim the $500 payment per child. So that is the non-filers. So for filers, you're going to get your payment by coming in here mid-April, it says, and you're going to just go ahead and apply for your direct deposit. So you need to give them your banking information. Basically, what that's going to do is that's going to prevent you from getting a check in snail mail. The snail mail checks are purportedly going to take a very long time to come out. The stimulus checks should be coming out this coming week, April 13th, and they will be prioritized by income level. So they will go from lowest income level to highest income level. Next thing that's probably relevant to most people is unemployment benefits. That you're going to do through your state. So you have to file that through your state for your federal and for your state benefits. The federal benefit is going to be $600 a month. And then I can speak on the Washington state benefit. The Washington state benefit is going to be your salary times 0.0385. So in the example of someone earning $17,000, that would be $637 per week in weekly benefit. And all of the normal state rules apply for your state. I can't speak on all states because I didn't look up all 50 states before this video, but you have to follow your guidelines for state unemployment. So quick note, there are benefits for self-employed people to get unemployment insurance as well. So if you're self-employed out there, Uber driver, hairdresser, whatever, make sure that you look into that as well. So that's the situation that's going to be applicable to most people, but I'm going to go ahead and list off some situations that may be applicable to a few people out there, probably fewer people out there than the unemployment benefits and the federal stimulus package. Number one being the employer student loan contribution. Payments of student loan principal and interest by an employer to an employee or a lender is not taxable to the employee if paid on or before December 31st, 2020. So in other words, when they're going and paying that. You're not going to be taxed on that. You're getting a tax break. They're forgiving those taxes and giving us a little break on our student loans in that way. So that should help people out a little bit out there. Number 2, the $300 tax deduction. So basically, if you charitably donate up to $300, you can write that off on your taxes. And that's just something that you should do anyways. A lot of people need a lot more help than, people who would frequent something like this channel. People need help out there. So if you have anything to give, make sure you do give that, and you can write it off on your taxes as a charitable donation. Number 3 is a fee-free 401k loan. So instead of having that fee assessed when you take that loan out of your 401k, you won't have that fee and you won't owe the taxes for another 3 years. So if you want to take out a loan out of your 401k, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that just because the market is down right now. Who knows whether it'll trend up or down, but that could be a bad idea to withdraw right now unless you absolutely need the liquidity. Could be a good time to do it, could be a bad time to do it. That is up to your decision. Number 4 is an HSA deduction, or a health savings account deduction. So basically what this is going to do is if you pay for health expenses this year out of your health savings account, they are going to let you deduct those off of your taxes. So definitely get into contact with your tax professional about that. You can use that for tampons for women. You can use that for anything else that you need right now. So the government's just trying to help us out with some health expenses, and let's get into the next one. Number 5 benefit in there is paid sick leave. Now, if you get sick, you are entitled to 10 days of 100% of your pay. Now, if somebody like a kid or a family member gets sick, you're entitled to 10 days of 67% of your pay. Number 6 is Main Street loans. They're a maximum of $1 million for businesses that have a maximum of 10,000 employees or less than $2.5 billion in revenues. Now, this doesn't necessarily help most of us with our businesses, but if you are looking in the stock market, I'm looking into a stock, Tupperware. I'm sure we've all heard of Tupperware. But it's selling for pretty cheap right now, and I'm just kind of digging in through the company. After I make this video, I'll go look at it. Who knows, might buy it, might not, but the small caps might see a big jump as a result of this provision. Provision number 7 to note is that payroll taxes have been deferred until July 15th. So what I would do with that information is if you did make more money this year, I would not do that until you get your stimulus check. I would do that as late as possible. Not only that, if you do owe on your taxes, you can keep that money basically from the government. But if you are expecting a refund, it might make sense to file at some point pretty soon here. But you'll just have to either make that decision on your own or consult a professional. Next is the EIDL grant or loan. It is for self-employed people or small businesses. There's $1,000 per employee or self-employed individual. You can get up to a total of $10,000 with that for your self-employed self or for your business. So the next one is the employee retention credit. It will be $5,000 against the payroll taxes you were supposed to pay during tax time. For that one, I would definitely consult a tax professional, somebody who knows their way around taxes, so that you can get those $5,000 tax credits. Next is the Paycheck Protection Program. It's up to a $10 million loan. It's forgivable as long as you spend a minimum of 75% on payroll and 25% on other expenses. This can help you pay employees salaries of up to $100,000. Once again, this is going to be something that you're going to have to address during tax time or July 15th, so I would consult someone who knows their way around taxes for that. Next is going to be the Quality Improvement Property or QIP tax deduction. So this has more to do with people who own hotels or commercial real estate, and basically what that means is you can go in and you can invest in your property by improving it, and that is going to help you as far as writing that off on your taxes as far as carry forward losses. So once again, for this one, that is a big thing that's kind of over the scope of this channel. This channel is more so about, individuals and individual taxes. So if you want to do something with your commercial building, definitely consult a tax professional. Don't consult a random guy on YouTube who works in a laboratory. So hopefully this just brings your attention to some things that are available to you. Hopefully if you have hotels, you already knew about that, but if you didn't, you're welcome. But if you did like this video today, make sure you give it a like, and please do subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you back in the next video. I'm trying to build a community here that is constructive. It's about building wealth. It's about positivity, and I'll see you guys in the next one.